In the words of the great Bobby Boucher, hydration is key. We're talking about the Kiprun 10L running vest. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody with the Shoeing with Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We are talking about a hydration vest from a brand, honestly, really new to me. We are talking about Kiprun. I've seen their shoes before, but I've actually never seen any of their kind of equipment, their hydration vest. I've had this for a little while now, and I've been putting this through the ringer. In this video, I'm going to cover the fit. How did this fit my body with a hydration bladder in the back, as well as the flash series. I'm going to cover the good, the bad, and the verdict. Should you buy this? There's so many hydration vests out there. You definitely need to be bringing your A game. And in this video, I'm hoping to give you a little bit more clarity about this one. Now, before I dive into all that goodness, I do need to point out one thing. This was given to me by Kiprun for this review, but they have no idea what I'm going to say in this video, and they have no control over any of my content. Before I dive into all this goodness, though, I do have a big favor to ask you all. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. You know you want to. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it definitely helps the channel. Now let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Kiprun 10L vest. To kick this video off, I am going to talk about the fit. And for me, so everybody knows, I'm about 5'9", 5'10", depending on the day or depending on the doctor. And I'm about 160 to 165. So I'm not huge. I'm not a big guy, but I'm also not a little guy. So that is my size. And I had to go with a small medium in the Kiprun 10L one, and I'm happy I did that. It actually fit me really nicely. So with a hydration bladder in the back or the flask in the front, it worked really nicely. I didn't have any issues. I felt like I could run in this without any kind of limitations to how I can move and how I was running on the trails. Personally, for me, I like a hydration vest to be secure. So I like mine to be pretty locked in. Again, you have the little clips right here. Clip it in. Again, I am wearing like a jean shirt, but you can kind of see, again, clips right in, no issues. I have a top one, but I don't want to mess with the mic. And it fits me really nicely. No issues at all. Again, I found the fit to be really nicely. Keep in mind too, if it is a little too snug, you have these. You can make it smaller, you can make it larger. I like the kind of the security clips right there, specifically for the fit. Again, me personally, I had no issues with at all putting a bladder in the back and running with it like the sizing of it, and no issues when I put the two little flasks right here. I've also been able to put a lot of equipment in here. So I've been able to put in like a running vest into the back, and that's important. So you want to make sure, depending on what you're doing with it, right? The reason why I say that is if it doesn't fit you with the jacket in the back, but you want to run with them, then it's not going to work, guys. So for me personally, I have the jacket in there, and I'm good to go. It still fits me really nicely. That kangaroo kind of pack right there works nicely. I also have like an emergency blanket. I have some other stuff in here from my last time I ran in this when I was, I can't remember, a couple weeks ago. And as well as some stuff I use for pacing my buddy for an ultra marathon. So again, fit, small, medium. I'm about 5'9", 5'10", 160, 165. I've been eating a lot of candy right now, so maybe closer to 165. And again, I would say go to that small, medium. That's also kind of want to wear for other brands. So like a Solomon, things like that. So whatever your Solomon brand is, or if you're trying another like an Osprey or something like that, follow the same kind of size measurements, because it does, I would say, equates. It's kind of a one-to-one match. That's kind of how I equate to it. But I do think because of their lockdown right here, it makes it a little bit easier for you to kind of get the size that fits you while also making it secure. Now, because I'm a positive guy, I'm going to start with the positives. And honestly, I've been putting this thing through the ringer. And one of the things I like to say, this is very breathable. For a pack, you're gonna find it be very breathable. And here, as you kind of see my fingers through it. That's really nice, and you get that all across. So it's very breathable. So on those hotter runs, and I sweat a lot, I didn't really feel like I was suffocating. It definitely allowed for my body to breathe a little bit, especially with it being having a big pocket in the back. This is a 10L. So this is going to be able to carry a lot of equipment in there. So again, very breathable, no issues at all. The other thing is, I will say the material is a little bit rough here, not the softest, but I didn't get any type of chafing, which is really important, folks. You want to make sure you are getting a pack that you're not getting any chafing right here, because I am telling you, if you're doing an ultra and you get some chafing right there, it just doesn't go away. You can change your shirt, you can put stuff on there, you're always gonna be irritated. So again, happy to report, on the touch it feels a little irritated, but it's not at all. I like the pockets a lot. You have pockets here, secures all of my gels here. You have a pocket here, again, secures my gels. And then this one was really cool. This is a pocket where I could put my cell phone. The reason why I like that is that material, so it was like sweat proof. So again, I sweat a lot. Things are gonna, I just do, right? Especially the longer I'm out on a trail. One thing I don't love is some packs don't have this type of pocket, so my phone gets sweaty. And I'm also a person that likes to take pictures. So if your phone gets sweaty, can't take pictures. If my phone gets sweaty, it could potentially break. So again, I like the moistening. Also helps too, because when you have this type of pocket, if it rains too, it's kind of protected. I like that it has this big pocket. So some have a pocket up top. You kind of have to try to fish your stuff through and pull it out. I really like this pocket. It's big, easy to get to. So if you are racing, easy to get it to. It also has a second pocket inside, so I can pull my stuff out, boom. Emergency blanket is right there, easy to get to. Again, now this could be helpful for if you're running a race and somebody's pacing you or crewing you, they can easily get in and stash some stuff in there. But again, for me personally, I like that big pocket. Also here, easily store a rain jacket. So if you are out there and you want to store something, no issues. And as you guys see, if you did the fit, I was able to get in and out. So I like the location of this pocket and how easy it is to get an item in and out, but it also is secure. So that's kind of like this thing you want. You want easy access, easy and not fighting it, but you also want to make sure when you're running, you're not losing your gear. So again, I really like the security of this pocket. I like the pockets, I like the materials. Also, when I ran with the Bladder, no issues at all. So there is a trick to a Bladder when you are running with it. You want to make sure you're sucking the air out at first, so you're not hearing that whoosh, 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 whoosh. So if you do that, I had no issues at all. If you're not sure about that trick, let me know. I can do a video on that. But again, if you are carrying a Bladder, it worked really nicely. I had no kind of like irritation at all. Sometimes with Bladders, I hate the feeling on my back. With the Kiprun 10L, I didn't have any issues. Again, I've taken this out on, probably close to 100+ miles now on this one. I really like the durability of it. I like the fit of it, and I really like the functionality. The pockets are really nice. With the good, you do know there has to be some bad, and honestly, there's really only one bad that sticks out, okay? This comes with the Bladder. So I think a lot of them are trying to push you to the Bladder. When I'm doing an ultra or I'm out in the race, I don't really like using a Bladder. That's just a personal preference. I'm not saying you don't use a Bladder. It's a personal preference. The reason why is it's really hard to get out. So if I'm going for a long run and I'm not, having an aid station, I'm not keeping my car out there, then it's fine. It can hold a ton of water and you're good to go. Reason why I don't love a Bladder, and it's just, again, personal preference, is the flask I can take in and out. So when I get to an aid station, I'm not trying to fish out a Bladder that's filled with water. I'm pulling the 2 flasks out, give me water, give me whatever, electrolyte you have, boom, boom, I'm out. If you have to fidget with a Bladder, good luck. Plain and simple, good luck. The reason why I bring that up is so I'm a big fan of flasks in the front. When they're full, no issues. So they have this nice little lockdown, secure pretty nicely. You wrap it around the neck of the flask, similar to a lot of other ones, and they sit in there. I'm running, it feels good. Finally get my halfway, I'm drinking a little water. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting the thump, 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 thump. My flask, when you start drinking a little bit and they're not completely full, start sliding out. So that's a huge issue for me. I tried everything, tried locking it in, I tried jamming it in. That's my biggest complaint. I do not really love running with a Bladder. Even though it came with the Bladder, it still has an option for flask. So even if you wanted to have flasks here and big water here, I've done that because I had no aid stations and I wanted to go for like a 24, 26 mile run once. So I wanted as much water as possible. My only concern is I don't love the flasks here. So if you are a Bladder runner, I don't think this is going to be an issue. If you are a flasks runner, I think that's going to be an issue for you guys. I don't love, and there's been a couple brands that when I'm running, after drinking a certain amount, it just starts, again, it irritates me. And the reason why I don't like being irritated on the run, I also don't want to get chafing on my nipples. The more that's moving, the more likely you're going to get nipple chafing. And I'm telling you, similar to this chafing here, you don't want nipple chafing, folks. It doesn't get better. So again, but that's really it for me. I really like the materials they're using. I felt really breathable, and the pockets are really nice. But they gotta fix the flasks, because I think majority of runners are running with flasks, not bladders. They need to fix these pockets to make them more secure, and just give you that overall better experience. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and now you want my verdict. Should you buy the Kiprun 10-liter vest? So this is $120, which is a great price. Honestly, for a vest, everything's getting crazy, but I really like the price of this one. My biggest complaint about this one is if you are a flasks runner, you might have issues with this one. You really want. Again, I love the pockets. I love the fit. I really like the materials they're using, and it fit my body extremely nicely. So if you're a bladder runner, buy this. I think you're gonna be really happy for $120. I think you get adorable vest. I think you get a lot of great things you're gonna enjoy with this one. If you're a flask runner, I'm just gonna put a buyer beware. That's my only caveat. If you're a flask runner, I just don't think you're gonna like your flask popping out. It's gonna cause irritation. And if you are going out for, let's just say, double-digit runs, 20-mile run, last thing you need is that irritation and getting nipple chafing. So again, for $120, I think it's a great price for a bladder runner. For flasks, I think you might wanna pass. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and you heard my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Have you tried the Kiprun vest? Have you tried any of their gear? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you like about them. Again, for the first time using their product, I really liked it. They caught me, guys. Complete surprise. As a brand that I've never really heard of, except for maybe like 1 or 2 shoes on Instagram. Happy with the product. Really like the, like, again, the pockets, the materials, the durability. Definitely on par with a lot of this other vests. So again, drop the comment down below. Have you tried this one? Any other products? Curious what you think. Again, thank you for all for the support. I really appreciate it. This channel does not happen without you. So remember, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see you all out on the run. Thanks for checking out this latest review. Don't forget, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and check out some of the other rad content that I've dropped out on the channel.